Cities across Europe were badly damaged by the bombing of World War II, and Hungary was certainly not an exception. But 80 years on from that devastating time, one of the country's more prominent buildings has been restored to its pre-war glory. Our correspondent Pablo Gutierrez has more from Budapest.
On the hills above the Danube, the Buda Castle complex is getting its crown back, piece by piece. Formerly home to Hungary's monarchy, the palace was almost completely destroyed in 1944. It's now being rebuilt, not only to reflect its past glory, but to inspire future generations.
This was a prime target, because the palace itself was used as a military hospital.
What was left was damaged, crumbling, and nearly forgotten for decades. But the new work underway isn't about starting over. It's about bringing back what once was.
Brings back the long-lost world of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, which for Hungarians is a golden era.
One of the centerpieces is the newly rebuilt Cupola, which will serve as a public lookout once it opens.
Under the Hauszmann Program, named after the castle's original architect, Hungary is bringing back this complex to its pre-war form using blueprints, photographs, and records.
That sense of wonder is exactly what Peter Rostas wanted to preserve, an art historian who led the resurrection of the castle's most treasured room, St. Stephen's Hall.
Three so-called historical rooms or state halls were established on the turn of the century. The one was dedicated to the era of Matthias Corvinus. It was a neo-Renaissance hall. And the second one was dedicated to the Habsburg house. It was a Baroque. And the third one was this, dedicated to St. Stephen's, the founder of the Hungarian state.
The room once presented at the 1901 World's Fair in Paris was destroyed in World War II. Hardly anything remained.
Only a few fragments we had. One shawl of the curtain, piece of the wall tapestry, and only one ceramic piece from the mantelpiece.
It took 2 years of research and 5 more to restore the room.
First, I made a documentation with all the archival materials, photos, blueprints, invoices, the original invoice. And then we analyzed it technically, the fragments.
Now visitors from across the globe walk in a space that once existed only in memory.
Historical authenticity is very, of an utmost importance in our project.
This isn't just restoration, it's a revival of spirit, a reminder of what Hungary once was.
It's very, challenging, to tell you the truth, but still it's a great challenge. We love it all because we know that we do something for the future, for maybe our kids, for our grandchildren.
At the Buda Castle, history isn't something you just read about. It's something you walk through, touch, and pass down, not just for tourists, but for Hungarians yet to be born. Pablo Gutierrez, CGTN, Budapest.